percentage. In Peru, I don't know exactly, but I know in Bolivia, 70% of Bolivian people speak native language. We have different native languages. But in Peru, I know it's less, especially the Andes side native languages like Aymara or Quechua.
They speak Spanish, do they?
Bolivia?
No, in Peru, do they speak English?
No, Spanish.
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 呢位先生話咧，佢嗰個方言咧，而家咧已經越少越嚟越少人可以去講，因為咧其他咧比較上已經冇咁多人識去講佢哋嘅方言啦，佢哋方言㗎啦嚇。
How many people in the UK at the moment? The population of the country?
Yeah, so about 15,000. Yeah,
15 or 50?
15,000.
佢喺英國咧都有15000佢講住佢國家嗰啲人喺呢度，佢有Really interesting. Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
In this case, they are very similar to Spanish. So if you say hello, say ciao.
佢意大利文咧同西班牙文咧都好相近，都好相似嘅。
We also use ciao when we later, so could be goodbye, ciao as well.
呢個 ciao 咧，即係你好又係見到面又係呢個 ciao，bye bye 又係呢個 ciao，同一個字。
If you want to be more formal, you can say goodbye as arrivederci.
但係如果你嘅
With my friend, we say ciao after ciao. I love you is ti amo, similar to Spanish. Thank you is grazie, so same thing. The bill please, il conto per favore.
Oh, so very So shall we just one go in Italian? Shall we do that in Italian? Just one go? Yeah, let's do one time.
Ciao. Ciao. Arrivederci.
Arrivederci.
Ti amo.
Ti amo.
Grazie.
Grazie.
Il conto per favore.
Il conto per favore. Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, now we have Greece. Yeah, Greece. Yes.
How we say Calimera.
Calimera.
Goodbye. Adios.
Adios.
I love you. Se amo.
Se amo.
Thank you. Thank you. We say Efharisto. Efharisto. And the bill, please. This is very difficult. Tot duras meno se paracalo.
I think by we could be running away, you know.
It's very difficult.
So this what you said now is that all throughout Greece is
We speak the same
or,
language.
so you don't have different dialects, different parts.
Yeah, this is how.
Okay, so you understand each other.
Yes.
It doesn't matter which part of
These are the
Greece.
basic words.
Right, because in China, some of you I'm sure, basically people from Shanghai, they cannot understand people from Hong Kong because Shanghainese and Cantonese are completely different, and so same for Mandarin. The writing is exactly the same, but the spoken language is might as well be, we're speaking Chinese, we're speaking English. It's that different.
What do you think before?
I beg your pardon?
Like, it's very cool, it's like very local.
Well, you see,
If
even
you
the
try
Chinese,
the same...
even if in the written language now, there's two types. Traditionally, it's much more complex for traditional Chinese, many more characters. Now, communism, since Mao Zedong, he was a peasant, and he wanted the peasants to learn to speak, to learn to read and write. So he simplified the characters, reduced the strokes. And that's why that they become now simplified Chinese. But in Chinese people, we still think the more educated you are, the more then you
Complex.
you should know, yes. So much easier for somebody who knows how to read and write traditional Chinese to learn the simplified Chinese, but not the other way around.
Well, that
So-
Mao wasn't good.
Yeah,
He wasn't
precisely.
good.
And then,
It's terrible.
and then, but quite often when we communicate by writing, we can understand each other by writing the Chinese writing, but not speaking. Yeah.
It was
So-
all in the Little Red School book.
The Mao Zedong, the little red book. That's
And you've
right.
got a red tablecloth. Does that mean a hangover from
No. Red is always is a lucky color. So that's why Chinese New Year and everything is all the red is a Chinese a lucky
Oh,
color.
that's all right.
Yes, it's nothing to do with Mao Zedong. No.
Is it true that Japanese can read Chinese characters?
Correct. Yes, because Japanese and Korean as well, they all come from the basic is called Chinese. In the Japanese, it's called Hanji, called kanji. And so when we go to Japan or we go to Korea, even though we cannot speak the Japanese or Korean, but we have not much problem wandering around because we can see what kind of shop it sells, and we can go to the tube stations, we can read it and stuff like that. So even go to temples and museums, it's actually really, really helpful because you have the display in Korean, but we'll be able to understand a lot of it just by being able to read Chinese. So it's a very, very, very useful language. But unfortunately, so many dialects, we quite often.
In China, I would say over 3,000, not 3,000, 300 dialects. So even we are Chinese, but
Yeah.
maybe we can't understand
Yeah,
each other.
but we can. But for this lady, she's one of our oldest members. She's 96. Now she speaks in the dialect that I have enormous problem understanding. But that is the way it is. And it is not an easy language to learn. And because if you get the tone wrong, you could be saying something very rude. The word number 9. Exactly. Number 9 is 9, or it can be a dog, or it can be what's between your legs. Or a male. So you have to be very careful when you ask when you say, is it a dog or is it a what? You know. Thank you. I don't have to yeah, in my head.
I'm glad to hear to read
Fantastic.
in my language.
We feel
My
very
name is
honored.
Baltazar. And what I see here that is hello is salam. It's a little bit like Arabic
Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum, but in Farsi is salam. Goodbye is Khuda Hafiz.
Say that again.
Khuda Hafiz. Yeah, actually that means literally the first word is God, and the second part of it, that is means keeping you safe.
Oh, so God is keeping you safe，即係佢嗰個主去保佑你。
Because actually when you say that you are going away, Khuda Hafiz, and going away, and God save you.
等於我哋中文話咧，順風 we say in Chinese go with the wind，順風，right？ You just go on a journey and we say 順風 just go with the wind，就 smooth。Yeah。
Now you. But what I see, this is Farsi, but it's دارم دوست را شما من. Never I said that. But من شما رو دوست دارم. Slowly is من شما را دوست دارم. دوست is دارم. دارم.
Okay.
من شما رو دوست دارم. I love you.
Right.
And thank you. شما از تشکر بابر. It is a few ways we say, it is very easy we say merci, but it's comes from the French. The other things is متشکرم. متشکرم. The other way is تشکر. It's almost the same but it's different. متشکرم، تشکر، merci. Most of the people say merci, merci, merci. All the day.
Okay.
Yeah. And the bill, please, what's that?
I think we should check.
Totally is. Let me see, I am forgetting it, but it's in my language. How I say it. صورت حساب لطفا. صورت حساب. That means a statement of the and لطفا is please.
Please.
Please the bill صورت حساب لطفا.
Okay. Well, shall we just try one more time because it sounds quite difficult. Yeah, just one more time. Yeah, just would you want to do one more time for us, please?
If you look at the bill, please, how many letters are there in the bill, please? 13, thank you. Well, in Spanish, how many letters are there in la cuenta, por favor? 13 as well. 16. So you would say 13 to convey, it takes only 13 letters to convey the bill, please. Well, it takes 16 letters to convey the bill, please, in Spanish, yes? So I'm not a mathematician or an engineer, but that's basically the information here. It looks at, it's particularly relevant in modern age computer world, yeah? So what else can I say? As you can see, that Latin languages are probably easier to learn than say Farsi or even Quechua, is that? Quechua, yeah, good.
For the non-speaking speakers，呢位先生咧會想講啲德文嘅嚇。
但係英國人嚟講，你睇下專馬字嚟嘅。
So when I went to school, to grammar school, we learned Latin and French in the first year and second year, and in the third year they introduced German. And I'm from Lancashire, and I found it rang very true, particularly the love part and singing nice songs. But I mean, some of it's very gospel. And of course, as I say, the Anglo-Saxons were from Germany.
佢嗰啲德文咧就喺學校細個嗰陣時嗰度喺學校嗰度學翻嚟嘅，咁佢就好中意啲德文，咁佢就繼續到自己去讀添啦。
And so hello is auf Wiedersehen. But if you're from Newcastle,
That's goodbye.
oh, goodbye. Yes. I can't think of what.
Hello.
Guten Tag. Yeah, but it's a word for hello.
Hello.
Yeah, but that's all about days. Can't you just say hello?
我哋識 hello，我哋識
Oh, you say hello. Yeah, right. Well, so
Grüß
goodbye
Gott.
is auf Wiedersehen until we meet again. And if you're from Newcastle, you say auf Wiedersehen, pet. Okay. Right. Yeah, we've done goodbye. That's it. Goodbye. Okay. So nächsten Mal. Zum nächsten Mal. Till the next time. That's love. Is that you genuinely mean that?
No, I speak German.
Are you talking to me though?
No. Entschuldige Sie bitte.
Yeah, ich liebe dich. Thank you is danke. And if you want to say more, you say danke schön. And danke well. And danke well is Dutch. The bill is Rechnung. The bill is Rechnung?
Die Rechnung.
Exactly. Very good. I like your accent.
That's it? Okay.
Just one thing. Who's from Galicia? Who was that lady that did the Galician? I knew a Spanish girl from Galicia. She was called Xantia because her parents were in Greece when she was conceived. And I said, can I just say this is Galicia? Xantia from Galicia es Delicia. Yes? her flashing eyes and her body dashing, all black and smashing. Black is Cafe Nero, she worked at Cafe Nero, which means black. All black and smashing, not the pot. Latte Americano, that's Latin, Latte Americano with her hair. Oh. She's hot and sweet, I could just weep, but will she keep loving me?
It's not about spelling it, is it?
No.
What is that? Manly, how do you say
Okay, you write now. Your name is Michael. You say Michael, which is similar.
That's a phonetic equivalent. It means something totally different.
Right. One is O, that is right. That is high. But it doesn't
Michael. Only like that. Okay, upside down the door. Top. Okay.
So, but
Sonia.
we will know it.
Because you can't translate from the English names phonetic into Chinese, which is Indian. And you've done it because you say that actually is phonetically equivalent to Chinese, which means something totally different.
Yes, but we see like this, we immediately recognize as a
But you could read that in Chinese.
That's beautiful. Thank you.
Has she spelt it right?
What does it say?
Sonia, hold that up.
Take the glasses off. There we are, Cindy.
some of that word, what's that word?
Once you get the two together.
Does that say something else as well as Sonia? Just not Sonia.
Cantonese Sonia.
Yeah, but does it say all three characters?